Hello. It's going to be a quick video on the Harbor Freight horizontal metal cutting bandsaw. I've had it now for about a year. It does a good job. I don't use it that much. I'm actually a wood shop, but on occasions I have a reason to cut metal. So this seemed like a good deal, less than 200 bucks. One of the first things I changed was the stand, and I know there's quite a few people on YouTube that feel the same way, that it was way too low. But what I did is I just followed the contour of the metal stand and just added to it. I added 10 inches. It only required like a half a sheet of plywood. I then bought these wheels from Harbor Freight. They're less than $5 a piece. They work out real well. And then I added this handle here. I'm able to move it around the shop, no problem. It works out real well. A few things were broken when I bought it, but they were easy to fix, like these knobs. They were plastic, they were broken in the box. I had two of them that were broke. I replaced those. The metal bracket, motor bracket, was bent. I tried repairing it, it wouldn't work. So I just notified Harbor Freight. They sent me a new one, no problem. Let's see. I think one of the things that I've done that's a real convenience is this nut and washer. This is the nut below the miter gauge. When you get the machine, you need two wrenches, one on top, one on bottom, to loosen or tighten it. By adding this little pin to the washer, it enables me to use one wrench from the top. As you turn the bolt, that little pin gets caught up in that slot there and prevents the nut from spinning. It's much easier using one wrench, and then instead of trying to get under there with a second wrench. That was a simple fix, and I think it really is worthwhile. It's so simple to do. In fact, the jointer right here that I have, that's where I got the idea from, because it has a similar setup, only it comes with that pin in the washer. All you have to do is drill a hole in the washer, drive a screw in there, cut off the head, and that's it. Another thing I do is, like I mentioned, I'm a wood shop, so I have plenty of wood around here. And this is how I set angles. Cut yourself a little piece of wood, or whatever angle you like. And there you go. You don't need any tools. If you have a chop saw, real easy. Cutting pieces of wood on the chop saw is real easy. The 45 I have it scribed right into the bed. Of course, that seems to be the most common angle, so I have the line scribed right into the bed, and it's very simple. Just slide it over to the line and cut away. But other than that, to me, for 200 bucks, if you cut a lot of metal, I don't see how you could beat it. It seems to work real well. It seems to have plenty of power. And that's about it. I just figured I'd throw my 2 cents in there. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube about this machine. Here's another little change. I got this idea from somebody on YouTube. It's replaced that table that comes with the machine, and I replaced it with this small table that's able to stay right on the machine. Doesn't get in the way. Very convenient. Add a little toothbrush under there to clean the blade as you're working. That works out pretty good itself. Other than that, everything seems to work fine. To me, it's a good deal for the money. So, thanks for watching and take it easy.